Epictetus gave us a warning that most modern men ignore at their own peril. He said, "If you associate with a dirty person, you too will get dirty." It sounds harsh, it sounds judgmental, but it is a biological reality. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. And you cannot build a new self while surrounded by people who are committed to your old self. If you have been feeling lonely lately, if you feel a disconnection from people you've known for years, I have good news for you. You are not broken. You are evolving. Loneliness is often the tax we pay for entering a new level of existence. Today, we are conducting a social audit. Here are the 7 silent signs that your circle is no longer a support system, it is an anchor. Before we get to the signs, we must understand why the Stoic guards his circle so fiercely. It is not out of arrogance, it is out of economics. Seneca taught us that life is long enough if we know how to use it. But he also warned that we waste much of it on heedless luxury and no good activity. Your energy is a finite resource. Every conversation, every text message, every night out is an investment. If you are investing in people who offer zero return, or worse, people who rob you of your peace, you are not just being nice. You are being wasteful with the only thing you truly own, your time. If you recognize these 7 signs, it is time to cut the cord. Sign number 1, the glory days loop. Pay attention to your conversations. Do they revolve exclusively around the past? Remember that party in high school? Remember when we got that drunk? Remember who we used to be? Nostalgia is fine in small doses. But if your friends can only connect with you through the rearview mirror, it is because they are not moving forward. The Stoic focuses on the present action and the future character. If your friends are anchored in 2015, and you are building a vision for 2030, you are not friends anymore. You are just historians. You have outgrown the museum. Sign number 2 is subtle, but dangerous. They mock your discipline. You order water instead of alcohol. You leave early to sleep. You start a side business. And what do they say? Come on, live a little. Why are you so serious lately? You think you're better than us? This is the crab bucket mentality. When one crab tries to escape, the others pull it back down. Your self-improvement acts as a mirror to their stagnation. Your discipline insults their laziness. A true friend respects your attempt to become better. A toxic friend feels threatened by it. If your growth makes them uncomfortable, you are in the wrong room. Sign number 3 requires no analysis, only feeling. It is the energy hangover. How do you feel immediately after leaving them? Do you feel inspired, energized, ready to attack your goals? Or do you feel drained, exhausted, cynical? The body often knows the truth before the mind does. Seneca avoided the crowds because he said he returned home more greedy, more ambitious, more voluptuous, and even more cruel. If you leave an interaction feeling worse than when you entered it, that person is a vampire to your potential. Listen to your exhaustion. It is telling you something. Sign number 4. You want to discuss ideas. They only want to discuss people. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people." As you adopt Stoic principles, your mind expands. You want to talk about business, philosophy, self-mastery, the nature of the universe. But when you bring these topics up, you are met with blank stares. They quickly pivot back to gossip, drama, and the news cycle. You are trying to swim in the deep ocean, but they are insisting on staying in the kiddie pool. You cannot force them to swim deep, but you do not have to stay in the shallow end with them. Sign number 5. They are committed to your old identity. Epictetus said, "No man steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." You are changing. You are shedding bad habits. But your old circle needs you to remain the funny fat guy, or the party animal, or the pushover. When you act differently, they say, "You've changed," like it's an insult. To the Stoic, "You've changed" is the highest compliment. It means the work is working. Do not let them anchor you to a version of yourself that no longer exists. So, what is the solution? Do you cause a scene? Do you write a manifesto declaring you are leaving them? No, that is ego. That is seeking attention. The Stoic way is the slow fade. You simply prioritize your purpose. You prioritize your mission. Naturally, you will have less time for nonsense. You don't ignore them out of malice. You simply become unavailable because you are busy building a life. You will spend more time alone. And yes, it will be quiet. It might even be scary. But remember this: solitude is the price of admission for self-mastery. You are clearing the garden of weeds so that something new can grow. Do not be afraid to walk alone. The eagle flies alone. The sheep flock together. Protect your mind. Protect your energy. If you are ready to embrace the solitude required for greatness, leave a comment down below that says, "Walk alone." Let me see who is serious about this path. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical Stoicism. Focus on what you can control. Discard the rest. Thanks for being here with the Stoic Quotient, where ancient strength meets modern life.